All right, let's get started. My name's Josh. This is YVA Trades, and it is Wednesday the 13th. And this is a look at my profit so far in phase 5 after, I think, 9 days, 10 days here, something like that. And I had a big green day yesterday, took back the losses from the previous 2 days, and looking good in my account. I am so far up 2,500 in 10 days. So that's pretty good. I'm right on track, right where I want to be. Let's go see if there's some trades to take today. I know there are. We'll find something. Don't worry. We got it. We got this. Let's go. Nice big green day on SPY yesterday. Just keeps chugging along. Those bulls, man, they're just strong as can be in the market. I think we're probably going to get up to all-time highs, you guys. This is the monthly time frame, 479.98. That's the level we're going for. So hopefully by the end of the month, maybe we'll be sitting up there looking for it. Yeah, so hourly time frame, there's that high of yesterday. We've been trading above it. We sold off here. I think that was the data that came out. That's when we had the sell-off, I think. Right around 5:30. We had an initial bullish reaction again, and then 1 minute time frame here, right at 5:37. 5:30 was the news. So right there. So we had that bullish reaction, then it came back down. Back tested off of that yesterday's high. And now we're up above our pre-market highs and looking good. So no signs of the bears yet. I know people keep saying, "Hey, it's gonna dump, but until the bears can show us something, we just have to go with the trend and do what the trend tells us to do." So, anyways, this morning gapping up. 111 cents. Wow. 111%. STTK, 16 million shares traded. It's got a 36 million in the float. That's pretty good. I haven't traded it yet this morning, except for a small test trade. So I've got that as my number one pick. I'm also watching CCCC from yesterday. It's got more news today. So here's STTK. STTK just broke out over this 462 level, was holding it, but now coming back down below it. So I imagine there are some levels down here to retest on a 15-minute, looking for a 15-minute higher low after that 15-minute breakout. We'll go over that. CCCC from yesterday. I traded this one. I'm up $108 on the morning. I'll show you my trades on that in a little bit. SPRC, I was interested in it. I did trade it and made some money on that too. I was up 100 on it and gave back 70, so I'm still up 30. But it just didn't hold up, and so I quit trading it while I was still ahead. So I'm not interested anymore in that one, even though it does have news. It's just you have to look at the larger time frame, and it's not looking the best right now. Then there's JG. I haven't seen this one yet. Let me go ahead and refresh my chat here. If anybody has said hello, I apologize if I missed it. Okay, so now I've got the chat open. All right, so I'm going to freeze this actually because these move around and then I lose track of what I've looked at. The first three are good. So it's JG. Aurora Mobile Unit selected to provide email technology to Rain Classroom. This one's okay. Hey, good morning, Ronald Stewart. I love it when people come by and say good morning. It's nice. The volume here is pretty light, but it's making it's a nice setup on the larger time frame. I just don't know. I might watch that one. We'll see. QSG is a no for me, and I'm looking up at my larger time frames. I don't have those right here. These are the 1 and 15 minute, but I'll glance up at the hourly and I'll see this and I'll be like, nope, I don't want to trade that. Gave back most of its move. It's bear flagging. I'm not interested at all. So MYNA, no, not interested in that one. LFMD, the same story, just sold off. TLSI, same thing. QNRX, yep, same thing. A lot of sell-offs. Same thing on AUVI. GOTU is actually trading up towards its highs. So we'll take a look at this. It's an hourly uptrend. Traded it yesterday, I think. I did not trade it yesterday. I was analyzing it and missed some good trades on it. I was focused on some other stocks. But maybe it'll give us some good moves again today. So HLX is a no for me as well. So I've already got STTK, CCCC, and GOTU on my watch list. I might put JG as my secondary pick over here. Even though I'm not really sure on it. BITF on the Hive Day scan. Well, you know, I'm not sure what the float is on it. It's got a big float. It's 248 million. It's thickly traded. Doesn't move very fast. I think I'm going to leave that one alone. We had Boyle on the scanner earlier, but it's pulling back, and TSLL. So that's it for my scans this morning. And yes, my microphone is working this morning. I know the live stream yesterday, the first, I don't know, a few minutes, my audio was off. Like, man, that's a bummer. All right, STTK. What can we see here on STTK? Well, this one did sell off initially. It's coming back up. I don't know that we're going to get all the way back up to 728. Holding up on this 15-minute time frame. We have a topping tail, red candle, but this hourly candle is not even halfway through. But we came up to close to $5 there. So now we're consolidating and looking for that 15-minute higher low. Got some support down here. This was our breakout spot. So if we're going to bounce, I would think we would bounce from there. I'll keep a line there for now. We'll look at smaller time frames on that too. So we are bouncing from that line at the moment. This is the 5-minute. So I want to see a move back up over the highs. We'll see what this looks like closer to the bell. Nice little pattern here on that 1-minute time frame. This is another one of those I was talking about yesterday, where we made the move down, looking also for a 5-minute higher low. And we got a little 1-minute trend change, equilibrium, tightening range. You can call it a spring. Some people call it that. But it was tightening up, basically, holding its lows, put in one last lower high before breaking out over that lower high. And now we are seeing a 1-minute uptrend taking shape. So that tells us that our 5-minute higher low for now, our temporary bottom, is in and set. And this is the low of that move. And so now we anticipate a move back up towards the highs. However, it's got a long ways to go. And what we might end up seeing here is 5-minute equilibrium because of the extended move that we have to make to get back up to the highs. However, at the open, things could just go crazy and it could shoot right through. So I always disregard technical analysis to some extent right at the open because things get crazy and you never know. So CCC had our Hive pre-market up here. Hive yesterday was here, and I was watching this one on the 15-minute time frame earlier this morning, and I saw this breakout happening. So we had, our move down. Same thing as we saw on the 1-minute time frame on STTK. A little tightening range. Put in that last lower high. We pulled back for a second and then broke out. I bought it right here as we broke that level. and sold into the push. And then I waited for the next 15-minute candle to pull right back to that level again. That's a trough play. And I got back in it, and that looked like... oh, look at it moving up. Wow. Really nice. And I wanted to hold it, but I can't use a stop loss pre-market, and I don't have time to sit here and babysit it. This was that... where was it at? A 5-minute time frame. Oh, it was, yeah, it was big at the time. It doesn't look big anymore. This was that move down. Came right down to that trough area on the 15. I sold it up into there. I didn't hold it, but one thing I didn't see initially is this level here. We were holding that level, and that was that highest breakout point. So we held that, and then it's been uphill since then. Okay, so what a level I want to mark here, and I don't know that we'll actually get back to it today. I'll clear that line. And I was noticing this level this morning. The break through it, the back test of it, the breakdown below it, the back test back up above it, and then the back test above, or not above it, the back test back to it, and then the breakout above it, and then on we went. And that was that level that we were looking at on the smaller time frame that was holding. So key level there. If we do pull back to that, there could be a trade off of that. So right now on this 15-minute hourly, could be an hourly equilibrium territory here as well. So only three minutes to go. Okay. GOTU, larger time frame, hourly uptrend, resistance, support, tightening range, kind of. Got a flat top up here to break out over. Smaller time frame. I'll wait on this one for a bit. I'm not going to trade it right away. I don't like all these, how these candles are. So this means we're lacking volume. So not much more to say on that. I feel like CCCC needs to consolidate. So I'm probably not going to jump in it, even if it does make a run for the high. I need to see some consolidation on it because we're extended here on the 15, and we'll see what happens there. And then on STTK, nice tightening range here. There could be a trade here first thing as we're looking for that 15-minute higher low. Need to hold 429. Okay. So we've got a minute and a half. I got to set up my stop losses. Figure out what kind of range I want to use. I'm going to use 5-minute candle ranges. I'll use 30 cents on this one so that my stop would be 30 cents below my entry. So I would end up having to buy about 600 shares to honor my $200 risk per trade. Same story on this one, about 15 cents. I'll just go with that. And then as we get into the day, a couple minutes in, I'll start to use the 1-minute time frame candle ranges. These candle ranges are so tiny. All right, so these are all priced range right around that $3 to $4 area. Interesting. And so is this one over here. Hey, look, you can't even see it. There we go. Okay. Good luck this morning in your trading. We have about 20 seconds to go. Might switch over to the 2-minute time frame on this one. Let's see if we hold that support. I'm going to scale out half of it. Then I'll just move my stop loss right down to the low. So risking about $10 on the trade now after I scaled out half. And we're looking for that 15-minute higher low and higher high. So we do have a break over this level. If we can hold it, that would be great. And then we'll look for that move up to 487. I'm just going to sell 33 shares, so that way I have it even 300. It's easier for me to scale out smaller positions that way. I'll go ahead and sell a little bit more of it. Another 100 shares out, so now I have 200 left. Seem to be struggling there at 465. Oh, this is the 2-minute time frame though. I got to keep that in mind. Okay. So if you're wondering, we had the 15-minute consolidation, and this was another one of those moves where we have a 2-minute attempt at a trend change. We don't have confirmation yet because we need to see follow through and a close above this 465 area. So we're moving on GOTU, but we don't have the volume in it yet. Break above the highs. I think GOTU just got halted on some pretty good volume. No, maybe it's not halted. So now the volume's coming into it. That's nice to see. I'm going to let the bulls prove it to us first, and then I'll look for a trade on it. I'm going to sell a little more here of STTK on that pop-up. And then I'll keep my stop loss. I'm going to put my stop loss down probably. Just keep it at break even or right there at the low. That'll be fine. I'm going to hold that 100 shares. See how far we can go on this. Oh, I didn't have this scrolled over. So CCCC. Nice pullback to that trough. I wish I had had that moved over. I would have been watching that. That was nice. Lots of volume. 20-cent candle ranges. TSLL is moving up as well. That was, I believe that was on the Hive day scan this morning. And the market's pulling back to that daily high of yesterday. I'm going to pull up TSLL over here. You can see that. Go with a 10-cent candle range. Hourly time frame. So it's an hourly downtrend. We're fighting the EMAs. We're up over the top of the EMA here. We've done it before. That was pre-market though. Right here we did it, but still failed. SPRC is hitting the gaps, the 5-day scan. I don't know why. Oh, no, it's not. My bad. There's Neo. Okay, what do we have? Equilibrium here on CCCC. We got our high and our low. Lower high, lower low, so it's not an equilibrium yet. Or at all. We broke the low. I went ahead, I'm going to add to STTK on a pullback to that support. Quickly sell half of it. Still in it. In it with 660. Oh, I only sold 100 shares there. That's fine. Offload a little more. It's not holding up as well as I'd want, so I'm back out. I'm completely out of it now. That's fine. GOTU, putting in a nice little setup here. I will jump on that breakout with my stop down at the low. We haven't proven an uptrend yet on it. Well, we're getting close to proving it. Looking up at 388. Sold half of that. So if I put my stop at the low, what am I risking here? $75. That'll put me red on it if it stops me out. I guess I'm okay with that. I'll sell another 500 shares. Now I'll put my stop at the low, see what that does. 378, $37 risk. I'm already up 31. So I don't know, that still put me red, but not big red. I'm all out. I'm sitting at my daily goal, $400. But I don't know. I'm gonna weigh the. I don't know if I want to stop or not. I'm not sure yet. So what's the market doing? SPY is doing that. The big breakout pre-market. We're back testing. What's the smaller time frame here? 1 minute. Nice bounce. Equilibrium. Trading below the moving average there. Big enough pullback here. I'd just be looking for a 5-minute lower high. Good morning, Andrew. Okay, so there could be an entry for me here on. Just don't know. I don't know if I like an entry here on this one. So I want to see us get back up over this level up here before I trade this anymore. So we've tried 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I think I'll wait for that. Pulling back now here on STTK. So oh, I missed it. I think I missed it right here. STTK. So I'm going to get in it there. A little bit higher than I should be getting in it. And I'll sell half real quick. Just to... And I'll put my stop real tight. 472. I actually have more than I thought here. Oh, CC. Haha, look at it break. Nice. Let me see here. Got to get this set up better. Okay. So what did we do? What did we do on CCCC? What was the reason why? Why did the bulls step in and buy that? After we lost our equilibrium, it was a bear break. Why? Oh, why? So we had our low of day and we held that level on 3 candles and then broke and came back up through here. So interesting. Keep an eye on this one, but it's currently a head and shoulders look to it here. I wouldn't be surprised if it were to start to pull back more. I just want to see if this gets me to 3,000. 29.49. If I made $50 more, I could say I've made $3,000 in 11 days. I'm kind of thinking about calling it because I've got to be to work tonight, and we have a very busy night at work tonight. We have what's called a shutdown, and that's where we shut the plant down, and then I'm in charge of startup. So when I go in, I'll be all alone, troubleshooting and starting things up and running all over the mill. It's going to be a very busy night for me, and I'm going to need my sleep. So if I do take one more trade, it might be low risk. I'm not sure if I should push for that extra 50. And we're back testing this level here. I see we had that head and shoulders confirm here on GOTU. Well, my stop is a little ways away on this. Let me see. It's kind of buying a breakout. I really don't want to buy breakouts. Oftentimes they won't hold up. It's hard to scale out half when I get in high. As long as it's holding that 5 EMA, I will continue. Okay. I think that's probably where I'm going to stop. I might have sold too soon. Let me see. I just want to get to 3,000. 471, 40. And that puts me at $3,008. Yes, that's where I'm going to stop, guys. $3,008 in 11 days. So that puts me at an average of $273 a day. That's my highest average, I think, that I've ever had. So that's not bad. So my high, I got to move this up to 471. So the strategy is performing well. I want to put out some videos on the strategy and how it has performed, and how you could use the strategy for your trading too. I've been thinking about ways that I could put out some learning videos. And yeah, Kyle, hi. This is definitely live. It's probably about 10 to 20 seconds delayed, but yeah, it's live. I trade live every morning, and if I ever don't trade live, if I'm ever not here in the morning, it's usually because I had a really busy night at work, because I work night shifts. And so if I had a busy night at work and I'm just too tired, I don't even bother, because I don't want to lose a bunch of money because I'm too tired to trade. So often when that happens, I just go straight to bed. But I have December 11th on my chart. Oh, I do that sometimes because of the weekends, and I get that mess. Okay, thanks for letting me know that. So how off am I? Let me see. 11, 12, 13. So what I did was Friday, so I just rolled over into the 9th, and there's no trading on the 9th and 10th, so I have to change this here. So just do this. There we go. That's better. Makes my weekly. So there's my weekly chart for the entire year. It's kind of going parabolic because I'm making more and more and more money. There's my monthly chart. Biggest month so far, and we're not even halfway through. Nice. So overall, STTK, larger time frame here. I'm going to get rid of some lines. We'll just kind of look at the technicals real quick before I leave. This one, we didn't get, I said in the very beginning, I don't think that we're going to get all the way back up to the high. We're just kind of looking for a lower high because of the amount of pullback here. We're in equilibrium territory now, so we could pull back, try to form a higher low, and then a move back up. This is the hourly time frame, but that, we're a ways out on that, if that's going to happen. And on this one, perfectly healthy CCCC. Nice hourly higher low and higher highs. So, I'd be looking for maybe 5-minute consolidation, which could be starting here soon. Look for 5-minute consolidation and look for a 1-minute setup to tell you that 5-minute consolidation has found its temporary bottom. Right now we have this tightening range looking like we might want to break 380. If we reject from 380, I would expect to see 5-minute consolidation. So far, we have not been able to close over this level, 376. So I would first look to close over 376. And if we do, that might be a good indication we'll go higher. I'm having a lot of problems there, though. So, and if we pull back on the 5-minute time frame, if this candle were to close like this, which it has about 30 seconds left, and if we start to consolidate on the 5, there's the breakout. Yeah, a little rejection there. I would look for maybe an entry down around 347, maybe looking for a pattern on the 1-minute, like an equilibrium or inverted head and shoulders or a falling wedge. Those are good patterns to look for on a smaller time frame when you're consolidating on a larger time frame. And GOTU, just kind of flagging here for the moment. Volume dissipating, which is normal on consolidation. It's got good volume on it. And it's also an hourly uptrend. So bulls are in control on both of GOTU and CCCC. Scanners over. Oh, was I even on? I think, yeah, I was on the right chart. Okay. Sometimes I'm on the wrong screen and I'm just talking away. Over here on the scanners, we don't really have a whole lot hitting the scans. We had Neo earlier, but this is it. Since 6:33 this morning, this is it. So pretty light on the scanners this morning. And then I have these three that I'm kind of watching, but I don't like TSLL really anymore. Overall, it's a downtrend on the hourly, so we're fighting the EMA. We were above it, but couldn't hold it, at least not at the moment. So we're just using that EMA as a guide on the way down. The second we close over that and see some follow through, now that's saying something. When you've struggled this long to get above it, and we've closed over it a couple times, but we didn't get any follow through. We just right back below it. And also Neo downtrend. This one, not really interested. It was on the gap scan this morning, but I didn't really think it was going to do much, but I kept it up just in case. That's it. So good luck in your trading, guys. I hope that you find some success and make a little bit of money, and at least try to trade well. Don't do what I did a couple days ago and just completely lose your mind. Sometimes it happens, but all right. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, I hope. If I have too busy of a night, I might not be here tomorrow morning, but I plan to be. So take care, guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye.